Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Scorpio and it's the end of year reading for November and December 2019. So what we have here, Scorpio, we have in your recent past position, we have Judgment and the Three of Swords. We have current energies, we have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups. In your near future, we have the beautiful Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. And then we have the message from Tarot on what the outcome will be if you carry on the current path. We have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So definitely some sense of awakening going on here. Sorry, Scorpio, we also have two oracle cards which we'll reveal at the end. The Judgment card is coming out. I think it's come out in the majority of these end of year readings. We are about to close down a decade, a 10-year cycle. So there's a lot of things coming to a head that also is represented in the planetary action at the moment. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things coming up to the surface in terms of past hurt, pain, trauma, all to be released and transmuted so that we can then clear the slate and allow in some of this good stuff that is coming in. And in fact, this format, like I'm just really seeing a lot of this in these end of year readings. We see the kind of tumultuous stuff that we're processing coming out of, and then we see the universal gifts and things like that then able to come in when the space is cleared. So in the recent past we have that Judgment card with the Three of Swords. So Judgment, this is your universal wake-up call. You're definitely being called to wake up to something that needs to be released. A period of maybe darkness, stagnation, or something that's been keeping you small and confined. And what the universe is saying is it's now time for you to rise up above this. It's now time for you to expand yourself, to come out of that period of constriction and be who you truly are at a soul level and reconnect with your highest purpose. Because when something's keeping us in a state of darkness or toxicity or keeping us small, then energetically we're small, we're trapped, we don't have that space for any of this kind of energy to come in. So what this is saying also with that Three of Swords is that yes, there might be a period of deep hurt, of wounding that you will need to progress through in order to get to this other side. Now this is in your recent past position, so some of you may have been going through this sort of currently at the moment. Some of you may have already gone through this, but yeah, there is this sense of some kind of hurdle to get through before we can get to the goods. So that Judgment card can also be the card of second chances. Is there anything in this remaining situation that you can salvage, that you can reclaim, that you can give another shot, or is it time for you to move on? It can be also the card of forgiveness. Is there anything that you need to forgive and forget so that you can release it and let go? And we know it's not easy, Scorpio. We have that Three of Cards here that shows that there could be deep hurts and pain, grief, sorrow, or sadness associated with this situation. But it's temporary pain to get to a place where you can actually start bringing in long-term gains. And this heart is exposed to those elements, the weather. So this is the start of your healing process. We have to remember that temporary deep pain is better than a prolonged lower sense of pain of staying in a situation that is keeping you confined, is keeping you small. And it's really likely that at the moment you are feeling quite vulnerable. These people are stripped bare and offering themselves to the divine. Not only are you feeling vulnerable potentially because you've had to release something, there's been a sense of loss, but you probably do have this feeling of your heart being exposed, maybe being heartbroken and that kind of thing. But there is beautiful things coming in on the horizon, Scorpio. So this is just what needs to happen in order to get to that next chapter, in order to close out your decade with releasing the things that no longer serve you. And focus energies or current energies at the moment, we have the Five of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups. So as you resolve the situation, as you release this, now it'll be unique to you, what it is, Scorpio. There's a general reading. For some of you it could be a relationship. Some of you it could be something in the career and business realm. It could even be a friendship or a family situation. But either way, here in your focus energies we do see some sense of petty arguments here with that Five of Wands. Now the Five of Wands can be if it's a workplace situation, it can be gossip, it can be, those political discussions or disputes, that kind of thing. Can be someone talking behind your back, or a sense of one-upmanship. And that can definitely result, especially if you are, trying to rise up against this situation, especially if you're the one that's trying to step away from it. That other person might try and, pull you back into it. At a number 5, 5 is a number of both conflict and change. But what we want to do is we want to transmute the conflict energy so that it can become change energy. We want to use it for change, not for conflict. So with the wand suit, yes, they can be used for battle and those kind of fiery arguments, but really we want to use that energy for inspired action, to move forward in the right direction. And the key for that, Scorpio, is you to embody that Queen of Cups energy, to evoke her sense, which is, deep, calm, compassionate, mature energy. This is definitely you, Scorpio, and, with all of your watery emotions under control in this gilded cup. The Queen of Cups keeps her emotions in that cup, and she can choose when she lets them out, when she processes them. She can sit right on, those watery shores of life, maybe surrounded by this kind of argumentative energy, but she can stay firm and grounded in that throne. And she's surrounded by these white cliffs of Dover behind her, and they're not coming down. She is unshakable because she's not getting caught up in the argument. She's not getting caught up in the pettiness. She is deeply in control of herself. So I feel that after you've, processed some of these hurts, you're going to move into more of a sense of power, more of a sense of your own authority, and that's how you're going to be able to transmute these energies and actually step away from them, not get involved. Yes, you might be on the periphery of it, but I see you being the bigger person here, Scorpio. And it's, through getting that sense of awareness, through getting in control of your emotions, that's when, after releasing the situation, hearing that wake-up call, clearing that space, that's when the opportunities start to come in thick and fast for you, Scorpio. Because look at what we've got here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. So the Ace of Pentacles, it can be that golden opportunity that just comes out almost, from nowhere on the hand of the divine. And the thing about the Ace of Pentacles is it sort of talks about, yes, there might be some mountains to scale, a path to walk, or even a portal to jump through before you can actually get to this gift from the universe. And I feel like that mountain to scale is, tied to this situation here. It's healing the hurts. It's, not getting caught up in these petty arguments, or being able to solve them from a place of not getting involved on that level, but being the bigger person, being able to sit down and have the mature discussion. It's about being able to, realize when you're being kept small and, rise up above that. And then from that place of empowerment, that's when the gifts start coming in. So the Ace of Pentacles, yes, it can be a monetary gift, can be a windfall, can be an offer of a way to increase your financial resources or earn money in a different way. It can be a business opportunity. It's something that has firm grounding in the material, sort of stable world. Can be an offer of solidity or stability. But what it is really is the first seed. It's the first step on the path. It's number 1 in the suit of Pentacles. So it's pure potential. It needs to be taken, it has to be nurtured and grown, and that's when, we're going to go from a 1 of Pentacles to a 9 of Pentacles here. We can see that progressing and growing. Now we have that with the 7 of Cups here, so this could indicate that there might be a lot of opportunities on the table for you after a period of time where you may have been in a bit of a drought of possibility, Scorpio. With the 7 of Cups too, it can talk about having a lot of opportunities, but maybe struggling to discern which one is the best one for you. So always remember to come back into your place of emotional balance and control, and that's how you'll be able to have that clarity to choose the opportunities that might be the best one for you. It can talk about, opportunities seeming like they're a little bit of an arm's length from you. Maybe that's how you have been feeling in the past. But, you know, if we can get in control of maybe these inner demons and inner battles and stay in a place of emotional balance and harmony, that's when things actually start to become solid for you and actually start to go from a realm that seems intangible to something that actually seems tangible. Yeah, okay. And then what tarot says is the likely result if things carry on the current path. Well, more opportunities coming your way and the, you know, growing your abundance. So we're going from that Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about somebody who is starting to master their sense of abundance and how to grow and create that on their own as a self-sufficient individual, not needing others, you know, not needing to be kept small by anything, not getting involved in fights and arguments, but being the bigger person. This is somebody who is focused on quality rather than quantity and has, you know, good self-confidence, self-esteem, is really self-assured. So it's really, you know, the opposite of somebody who has been keeping themselves small or keeping themselves in the darkness. This is you, you know, really rising above that kind of feeling, and it's from that place that you can grow abundance and manifest good things into your life. And when you are in that place, Scorpio, that's when other energies are really attracted to you. And that could be other energies in terms of someone from the, you know, we'll say opposite sex, but it doesn't have to be the opposite sex, sorry. Somebody with a romantic offer could be magnetized to you because, you know, you're going to be attractive in this energy. The Knight of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic offer. It can be an offer of something in the business realm that is going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled, because the Knight of Cups here carries the Ace of Cups. So this is the initial beginnings of you know, emotional fulfillment, love, joy, harmony, and that kind of thing. So what it's really saying to me, this whole reading here, Scorpio, is once you transmute these energies, let go of the things that are keeping you small, heal past hurts, don't get involved in, you know, the fights and the pettiness, stay in your emotional control, that's when you become attractive, that's when you become self-sufficient, self-assured, and from that place, that's when the opportunities start coming in. That's when people also want to be around you, want to offer you a cup of love, a cup of possibility. So that's where we're heading into 2020 in a much more self-assured place, Scorpio. It's very beautiful energy. Okay, so let's have a look at your oracle cards now. We have under here, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So I'm just going to read that one out for you. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense, but if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for. It's what your soul yearns for. Yeah, so that really links to me to this Judgment card. You know, that you have been having a wake-up call, an awakening, likely coming from deep within you, from your soul, to really wake up and, you know, connect with the things that are, you know, really serving your highest purpose, and to let go of all the things that just don't. Okay, and then we have a yogic life card for you, and we have Thomas. So yeah, definitely some rest needed. Just read that one out for you. Okay, density, dullness, and inertia. You're in a period of hibernation, which is sometimes needed to blossom into a butterfly. Your body is between the lines of a poem, notes of a song, steps of a dance. Use this time to fully rejuvenate your system, allowing proper rest and food. Know when it is time to emerge from your cocoon and show the world the gifts you have been cultivating. Stillness is only balanced when followed by action. Yeah, so I feel like that's more related to the stage that you might be in now. It's really saying that you may need to take some time out to rest and rejuvenate, to heal. And, you know, that's a really essential process, because it's only after we go through that process that we can emerge as the butterfly that we truly are, which is that Nine of Pentacles energy. So Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Yeah, I hope it's a brilliant end of year for you, and November and December go just beautifully as you move into these brighter energies. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it won't be for every Scorpio out there. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how it goes for you as you transition into 2020, and I'll be back here for another reading with you very soon.